Good Monday morning, Johnny, or Carl, or Peter, or whoever you are watching this video. It's been a while since I've done a Monday morning shave video, but I need to shave and I haven't yet. So I'm going to share some thoughts with you while I do that. How was your weekend? I hope it was good. Hope you had a great weekend and did good stuff with your time. So, if you are watching this channel, I'm assuming that you're a young man growing up without a dad. You young ladies are more than welcome to watch too, and I hope you know that I love you too. I'm trying to help the boys because that's how I grew up. And there's some unique challenges to be a boy growing up without a dad. And you may be thinking about your relationship with your dad and that you wish you had one, or one that was better, or maybe your dad's not that great of a person and you're having a challenge as a result. It kind of breaks my heart, but I've seen some of those comments that dad's toxic and I'm trying to get away from him. And that may be who you've got, unfortunately, as a dad, and what you've got to deal with. But not all dads are bad. Hopefully you recognize that. I don't want you to draw the conclusion that because you've got challenges with your dad, all dads, oops, sorry about that, all dads are going to be a challenge. Hopefully that's why you're on this channel. I know there's other channels too. This one gets mistaken for that one once in a while. And that's okay. But not all dads are bad. And even in this situation that you're in, with the challenge you have, either not having a dad, having a challenging relationship with your dad, there's a lesson you can learn from this. Oh, crap. I need a new razor. And I'm about a day and a half on my beard. So it's a little longer. And that's consequently a little more painful when you do this. Not too bad, but... So what would the lesson be, Johnny, for you, or Carl, or Peter, or whoever else is watching this, because your dad's not in your daily life? That's how I grew up. So I had some guys, fortunately, who kind of played that role a little bit. The main one was Mark Gould. I've mentioned him in past videos, but Mark was... he was my stepdad. He was my surrogate dad, as it were, when I was growing up and showing me stuff like I'm putting on the videos. He actually came. We just did a video on changing brakes. I let my son Jacob do it because I would take it to the shop. But he actually came over and helped me learn how to change the brakes on my mom's car. And that's the kind of guy that he was. He just took me under his wing. And the most important thing about that relationship was I knew that he loved me. Because he'd chew me out sometimes too, and that was okay. That actually was as much communication of love to me as anything else. And that helped me realize that despite the fact that I didn't have maybe an ideal dad in my life, at least in my daily life, and I love my dad, and we did see him, and we did visit him, and we did stuff with him, but, you know, once or twice a year. It wasn't that often. Not every day. Not when I'm having trouble with homework or friends or bullies or whoever else. He wasn't there. But consequently, I made the choice that when I was a dad, and I wanted to be a dad, I love kids. I don't know if you do or not. I hope you do. Because there's nothing more rewarding than being a dad. But that's the lesson in this for you, Johnny. You can choose. You can choose what kind of a dad you're going to be. And it's a ton of work. Being a husband and a father is a lot of work. The biggest challenge you'll ever have probably is being a good dad. But you can do it. And the biggest rewards you're going to have are from being a good dad, probably as well. So in all the challenge you're having in your relationship with your dad, or that hole that you have in your heart, and I know you do because I did too, and it went with me even into adulthood. But You get to choose. You don't have to be that kind of a dad. You don't have to have that as your reason for not succeeding as you grow up. And you can actually be a positive influence in some ways. You can probably even be a better dad to others, like Mark Gould was to me, than you would otherwise. You'd probably just take it for granted if you had a good relationship with your dad. So despite all the challenges, look for something good in this and choose to be the best that you can. All right? Always remember those two lessons from two messages from every video. One, you can succeed. You can grow up successfully into manhood even though your dad isn't in your daily life. You can do it. And always remember number two, your stepdad loves you. I'll see you on the next video.